Hi everyone! In this video, we will explore the basics of Godot. We will learn about certain nodes that are frequently used and a little about JavaScript. Before diving deep into the ocean of Godot, let's first explore the surface. If you don't have Godot program in your computer, you can download it from its official website. If you go down, there is a bunch of options. You can download it as an exe file or .NET file, which also supports C#. So your program runs much faster than using GDScript. Now, let's create our first Godot project. First, you should open Godot program. Then on the top line, there is create button. When you click it, there pops up a bunch of setups. First, you should set a name for your project. I will name it tutorial. If you want to create a new folder, you should leave this checkbox checked. But if there is a ready folder for your project, you should uncheck it. But I want to create a new folder, so I will leave it how it is. If you want, you can change folder, but I'll leave it how it is. And there are some renderers. I personally prefer Forward Plus because I mostly use it. Then you should just create. Our first project is ready. Yeah, there is not any functionalities, but after learning some other nodes and GDScript, you can create a new games easily. Now let's begin exploring other features of Godot. Now let's create a new scene for our project. For that, we have different options. But in this tutorial, we will focus on Godot 2D. So we should create 2D scene. Now we can start learning about different nodes and GDScript. Sprite 2D is one of the most important nodes of Godot. To create a new node, you can click this plus button, or you can also press Ctrl plus A and type Sprite 2D. Then if you click it twice, it will create a new Sprite 2D in this scene. Sprite 2D takes an image as texture. For that, you can drag image to that slot. Then a new image will appear in the scene. The next one is character body 2D. It is kinda like the brain of human, but it only controls its legs. It helps you to move the object smoothly without any sudden teleportations, but it requires coding. For that, you can use Godot's built-in movement. For that, you should select Character Body 2D Basic Movement. Then just push create button and here is a ready hole. But it only works for platformers. If you want to create top-down games, you should adjust it. Now let's test it how it works. It asks which scene is the current scene that I'll run. I'll just click select current. Now look at this. Yeah, it's not working because there is not any ground for the scene. For that, we would need a static body 2D. You would ask what it is. Its name describes what it is. It just stands in the same spot, even you push it. For that, we would create a new node called static body 2D, but it requires one thing: collision shape 2D. You may ask what it is. It's like the body of the human. It sets the collisions where its parent can interact. Now it's ready. Now we can check it. You may ask, why is it falling again? Look at this. We have a shape for our static body, but we don't have a body for our character. For that, we should add another collision for our character body 2D. Now, if we run it, it will work like this. It is good for platformers, but if you want to create top-down game, you should code it by yourself. And I'll talk about it in the next tutorials. So follow for me for learning more. RE2D. It is like a room. It checks whether anybody entered or exited it. It can also give you every node within it. But it also requires collision shape 2D to know how much space it is occupied. We can get overlapping bodies and bodies that entered RE2D using signals. For that, you should create a new script. And then select RE2D node. Then go to Node tab. And here it is. Every signals for RE2D. But we will use only 2 of them, and I will explain how they work, and others work kinda same. The first one is body entered. It gives you any nodes like character body 2D, static body 2D that entered it. And there is also ARIA entered signal. It works kinda same, but it only recognizes ARIA 2D nodes. The next, it is static body 2D. It is like a character body 2D, but you can apply physics to the node. For that, it has several functions like apply force, and it can also replicate gravity without any external tools. You just need to set physics material. You can set friction, whether it is rough, whether it's absorbent, and bounciness. And that is helpful for platformers, but it is really heavy. It requires a lot of calculation, and so it results in bad performance. So try to use character body 2D instead of static body 2D. Here is a problem. We can't see the player. For that, we can just simply adjust scene because it will only show objects within this rectangle. But we can add a new node called camera 2D. Now it will show objects within this rectangle. Now look at this. We can now see the player properly. We can also do this so it will always follow the player. We just need to make camera 2D the child of character body 2D. Now if we run it, it looks like it's not doing anything. But actually it is following the player. Because we don't have any visuals, we can't see that. Now, here comes one of the easiest yet really helpful node called timer. It is simple, but it helps you to create pauses or delays. There are some settings like wait time. It sets how much time it will wait before activating a signal called timeout. And there is also one shot. It means whether it will run one time after activating function called timer.start, or it will run again and again and goes to infinity. And there is also auto start. If you check it, it will start automatically after entering the tree. There is also ignore timescale and process callback. but I don't really use them, and so I don't think they are really important. If you liked the video and learned something new, push like and subscribe buttons. If you want to learn something new in the next video, please comment whether you want to deepen your understanding of signals or certain notes, or you can also ask me to explain how UI works. See you in the next video.